Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of programming languages. The title of our presentation is Overview of Programming Languages, and there's a subtitle that highlights how these tools are essential for creating software applications and systems. Throughout this session, we'll explore their various applications, share some useful learning tips, and cover the core concepts you need to get started. I'm excited to guide you through this journey, so let's get started. Let's start with the basics. What is programming? Well, programming is essentially the process of designing and building computer software that can run on its own to perform specific tasks. Think of it as giving instructions to a computer so it can do what you need it to do. Now, why is programming so important? It's really the backbone of innovation across many fields, whether it's creating websites, analyzing data, or developing artificial intelligence. Programming fuels progress and opens up endless possibilities. And at its core, programming is all about logic and problem solving. It's about breaking down complex problems into smaller, manageable parts, and then figuring out the best way to solve each part with algorithms. When you understand this process, you see that programming isn't just about writing code. It's about thinking critically and logically to solve real-world issues. This approach is what makes programming such a powerful tool for innovation and development. Let's take a closer look at Java and understand why it has become such a popular programming language. One of its biggest strengths is the write once, run anywhere capability, which means that code written in Java can run on any device or operating system that supports Java without needing to be rewritten. This portability is a huge advantage for developers working on diverse projects. Java is extensively used in many areas, including enterprise environments where stability and scalability are crucial, as well as in mobile applications, most notably Android apps and web applications that reach users worldwide. Its strong community support also makes learning Java more accessible, whether you're a beginner or an experienced programmer. Now, what exactly is Java? It's an object-oriented programming language designed with portability in mind. This means that Java code is organized around objects, making it easier to manage complex systems, and it can run seamlessly across different platforms. So why do developers choose Java? Well, Java offers robustness, meaning it produces reliable and stable applications. It also has built-in security features to protect data and prevent malicious attacks. Plus, its extensive set of APIs provides ready-to-use tools that simplify building large-scale, feature-rich applications. And where is Java used? It's versatile enough for many domains: web development, mobile app creation, and large enterprise systems. Its flexibility and power make it a go-to choice for developers tackling a wide range of projects around the globe. Let's talk about how to start learning Java. First, you'll want to get comfortable with the basics like data types, control structures, and object-oriented programming principles. These are the foundation that will help you understand how Java works under the hood. Once you've got that down, the best way to improve is through practice. Try out coding challenges and small projects regularly. This hands-on experience will solidify your understanding and build your confidence. Additionally, don't forget to leverage the power of communities. Join forums or groups where you can ask questions, share what you've learned, and collaborate with others. Explaining concepts to someone else is a fantastic way to deepen your own understanding. Remember, learning Java is a journey, and engaging actively with these strategies will help you grow steadily and stay motivated along the way. Let's start with the basics. What is Python? Python is a high-level, interpreted programming language. That means it's designed to be easy for humans to read and understand, which makes coding more accessible. Its simplicity and clarity are some of the reasons why it's become so popular among developers. Now you might be wondering, why should we use Python? Well, Python is incredibly versatile. It's widely used in web development, helping create everything from simple websites to complex web applications. It's also a favorite in data analysis, where it helps make sense of large datasets. Plus, in the fields of machine learning and artificial intelligence, Python is often the go-to language because of its powerful libraries and ease of use. And let's not forget automation. Python can streamline repetitive tasks, saving time and reducing errors. Finally, where do we use Python? You'll find it everywhere, especially in scientific computing, where researchers analyze and visualize data. It's also heavily used in web scraping, automatically extracting data from websites, and in machine learning projects, where algorithms learn from data to make predictions or decisions. Overall, Python's flexibility makes it a valuable tool across many domains, tying into our broader theme of exploring essential programming languages and their real-world applications. All right, let's talk about learning Python. Starting your journey into programming with Python is a great choice because it's beginner-friendly and powerful. The first step is understanding the fundamentals, like syntax and data types. These are the building blocks of any program. Once you get a handle on those, the next step is to apply what you've learned through practical projects, which really solidifies your skills. It's also important to adopt best practices early, so you learn to write efficient, clean code from the start. Getting started means familiarizing yourself with key concepts like syntax, data types, loops, and conditionals. These are essential for controlling the flow of your programs and making them functional. To truly learn, I recommend engaging in project-based learning. Building applications, even simple ones at first, helps you see how everything comes together in real-world scenarios. And a few tips for success. Use libraries early on to extend Python's capabilities and avoid reinventing the wheel. Focus on hands-on projects because they're the most effective way to learn. Finally, reading other people's code can be incredibly helpful. It exposes you to different styles and techniques, broadening your understanding. So, keep these points in mind as you progress, and remember, consistent practice and curiosity are your best tools on this learning journey. Let's talk about PHP, a widely used server-side scripting language that plays a crucial role in web development. It's especially valued for its dynamic capabilities and its ability to seamlessly integrate with databases, making websites more interactive and efficient. One of the reasons PHP is so popular is because it's relatively easy to learn, which helps many developers get started quickly. Plus, it works well with a variety of frameworks, allowing for flexibility and scalability in projects. Now, you might wonder, what exactly is PHP? It's primarily a server-side scripting language used to create dynamic web pages. This means that PHP runs on the server, generating content that is sent to users' browsers, making websites more engaging and responsive. So, why should we use PHP? Its strength lies in building dynamic web pages that can change based on user interactions or data. It integrates effortlessly with MySQL databases, enabling developers to manage and display data efficiently. Think of e-commerce sites or content management systems that need to handle lots of information smoothly. And where is PHP used? You'll find it in many fields such as content management systems like WordPress, e-commerce platforms, and various web services. Its versatility makes it a go-to language for many web development needs, connecting well with the overall theme of building robust, scalable, and dynamic websites. Let's talk about learning PHP and how to get started. First, you'll want to install PHP on local servers like XAMPP or MAMP. These tools make it easy to set up a local environment where you can practice. Once you've installed PHP, focus on learning the basic syntax. Understanding how the language is structured will give you a solid foundation. Next, practice is key. Try building simple web applications or scripts that solve real-world problems. Interactive lessons can be very helpful here because they let you apply what you've learned immediately, reinforcing your skills. Moving on to learning tips, a great way to improve is by utilizing frameworks. Frameworks can streamline your development process and introduce you to best practices. Also, joining coding groups or communities can provide collaborative opportunities, feedback, and support, which accelerates your learning. Remember, the journey to mastering PHP involves consistent practice, exploring frameworks, and engaging with others. These steps will keep you motivated and help you become proficient more efficiently. Let's now look at the introduction to JavaScript. As you can see, JavaScript is an essential technology for web development. It allows developers like us to create interactive and dynamic web applications, which really enhance the user experience. Its unique capabilities make it valuable not just on the client side, where users interact directly, but also on the server side, powering the backend of websites. So, what exactly is JavaScript? Well, it's a versatile, high-level programming language mainly used to make web pages more interactive. Whether it's adding animations, handling forms, or creating complex user interfaces, JavaScript helps make websites more engaging and responsive. Now, why should we use JavaScript? The key reason is its ability to enable dynamic content updates. Imagine forms that respond instantly without reloading, or animations that make a site lively. JavaScript makes all that possible. It's also crucial for developing complex user interfaces that improve usability and overall user satisfaction. And where do we use JavaScript? Pretty much everywhere in web development. It's used extensively on the front end to make pages interactive, but it's also vital on the back end, powering server-side applications. This dual capability makes JavaScript a truly versatile tool in our development toolkit, connecting well with the overall theme of building modern, efficient web applications. Let's talk about getting started with learning JavaScript. To begin your journey, it's important to grasp the core concepts like variables and functions. These are the building blocks you'll use to create dynamic and interactive web pages. Understanding variables helps you store and manipulate data, while functions allow you to organize your code into reusable blocks. Once you're comfortable with the basics, I encourage you to practice programming regularly. Engage in projects that challenge your understanding. This could be anything from simple scripts to more complex applications. Practical experience is key to reinforcing what you've learned and improving your problem-solving skills. Finally, a few tips to support your learning process. Join developer communities where you can ask questions, share ideas, and learn from others' experiences. And don't forget to utilize modern development tools. These can streamline your workflow and make coding more efficient. Connecting with others and using the right tools will make your JavaScript learning journey more effective and enjoyable. All right, let's talk about some essential programming concepts. Understanding things like variables, data structures, algorithms, and design patterns is really fundamental. These are the building blocks that help us write efficient and effective code. When you grasp these ideas, it makes tackling any programming project much more manageable. Now, moving on to project ideas. One great way to strengthen your skills is by creating a personal website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This hands-on experience not only reinforces your understanding of web technologies, but also helps you see how these concepts come together in real-world applications. Finally, I want to emphasize the importance of best practices in programming. Writing clean, maintainable code isn't just about making things look neat. It's about making your code easier to understand, troubleshoot, and extend in the future. This mindset is crucial whether you're working alone or collaborating with others. All these points connect back to our overall theme of building a solid foundation in programming that will serve you well in any project you undertake. So, as we wrap up, let's talk about the key steps to continue growing in your programming journey. First, continuous learning is essential. I encourage you to engage in online courses, participate in webinars, and attend programming conferences. These are great ways to stay updated with the latest trends and deepen your understanding. It's all about expanding your knowledge and keeping your skills sharp. Next, building a portfolio is a crucial step. Make sure to showcase your projects, highlight your skills, and share your accomplishments. A strong portfolio not only demonstrates your abilities, but also makes you stand out when applying for jobs or freelance opportunities. Finally, community engagement plays a vital role. Connect with other programmers through forums, join coding groups, or attend local meetups. Sharing knowledge and learning from others can be incredibly motivating and can open doors to new opportunities. Altogether, these steps, learning continuously, building a solid portfolio, and engaging with the community, are the keys to ongoing growth and success in your programming career. Remember, This journey is all about staying curious, proactive, and connected.